Now let the music play. Hey, kitty girl. It's your world.
What the f was that? Hi, if you don't know who I am, my name is Liam and I'm here to distract you from life, and today we are talking about RuPaul's Drag Race Season 9, Episode 9, Your Pilot is on Mother-F***ing Fire. We will get into it. We will get into this. So first off the bat, Nina is going full batshit crazy on us. I hope in one of the runways she comes out in a tinfoil hat because, honey, she's gonna need it. And also, the fact that she's still here. So I'm starting to take real notice of what the queens are saying when they're being interviewed kind of thing, because that is very, you know, obviously that's after they've left so they know everything that's happened in the TV show. Trinity says in this one,
at this point in the competition, the filler bitches are starting to fall off left and right.
Now that makes me think Trinity isn't the kind of person who would call herself a filler bitch. And now after tonight, I'm kind of thinking that Trinity's really rose to the top here. And the only reason I say that is because this episode, I had noticed something in Valentina's interviews that was a little off. Something,
Move out the way, bitches, because I'm gonna win.
Valentina. Just another reason why Nina's continuing in my bad books. I mean, look at that body language. Does that look like someone who wants to be here? Real, I cannot figure her out. Guys, I'm just gonna stop the video right now. I know it's probably a little bit darker, but I need to let you guys know that down there is a lonely little button that is gray. It's just down here. Wait, down here. It's just down here. There is a light button that is gray, and I need you to turn that blue for me, please. This is a very distressing episode. Could you please do that for me, please? Please make that light button blue. Thank you very much. Let's get back to it. Do you understand a thing I just said? So just as a little added note here, Alexis, who is still very much in my bad books, was having a tiny little bit of an argument with Peppermint during who would do the voiceover in this challenge, and I just wanted to point out that Trinity was extremely likable in this situation. Trinity hasn't been, I've been leaning more towards not liking Trinity, but I'm leaning a little bit more to liking her. This was just so Switzerland, and it was really nice to see. She handled that extremely well. So in last week's Untucked, there is obviously a degree of tension between Shay and Nina, and with good reason. I mean, honestly, Nina needs to learn to pick her battles. One, Shay has been nothing but lovely to her through this entire season, and her craziness is getting in the way of what the real prize of this whole RuPaul's Drag Race situation is. The fact that you have so many strong connections now in the dragging community. Shay being probably the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race, although after this episode, I don't know what's real anymore. But what I do have to say is, in Nina's runway this week, isn't she wearing Shay's neck brace? So what I'm thinking is, behind the scenes, Shay became the bigger person and said, here is a peace offering. I think your outfit would look a lot better with this neck brace. And she popped, because that's the same neck brace, right? I just wanted to mention that Michelle looks amazing in this little audition area. There is something about a shawl with big shoulders that I have always really been, this is beside the point, Liam. The only thing I really want to say about the Alexis, Peppermint, and Trinity practice area is,
all right.
Did y'all get the tea on Kunt?
Shut the hell up, Alexis. I was so excited that Shay and Sasha were working together again. When they worked together eons ago, in that news episode, and now they're working together again. I love those two together. I hope that in the future we see them on WoW Presents with their own TV show because their chemistry is amazing. I loved it. So Valentina and Nina. The first, I mean, I kind of felt like as soon as they walked on to that testing stage area that things were not good. And when Nina said this,
we didn't get to finish it.
I knew things were not good. I just mean, is it Tina or Valentina?
Tina, yeah,
Okay,
sorry.
okay.
Yeah,
All right, you can do it again, baby.
Tina? No? Valentina?
Nina and Valentina.
Valentina is a Tina.
Nina and Valentina.
No. Okay. I mean, Carson was saying in this judge that he didn't say Valentina and Nina were two very structured people. I would disagree. I would say that Valentina is a very structured person, and I don't understand what the hell happened in this whole thing. I feel like she would have taken charge and she would have said, we should do this, we'll do this will be our postcard, this, and this is what we'll do. None of that happened. That was not what I thought Valentina, what the frick? They had no script. That is definitely what I felt like Valentina would have at least done. And when Michelle said,
there's zero preparation,
I knew this was going downhill. This was going downhill real fast. And the whole time they're practicing with Michelle and Carson, I'm just thinking, this?
Okay, let's say drag queens together.
Okay,
This?
Should we do our own makeup or should Or should we do each
What do
other's
you want to
makeup?
do?
This should all be something you did out the back in the workroom. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be asking them, oh, should we put our makeup on? Oh, should we do this? Oh no, now I think you should say this. Oh no, honeys. But what I thought is when she hit Nina in the face with that pad, I was thinking maybe there's a lot of like comedy gold things that they could use in this instance. And I thought maybe, just maybe the editors will string this together into some really funny show. Maybe Valentina's outfit will be amazing. No. I just want Alexis and Nina to get out of here. Suela.
Hey Nina, am I right in sort of perceiving that you seem to be a little lighter in spirit today?
No, I'm still cursing y'all bitches out of my head.
The two of you were supposed to lip sync and one of you was to go. And I have to say, it must have been backstage, but
It's nice to see you happier.
Valentina, I have not seen her happy this entire episode. All that must have been backstage because that has not been here at all. So with some of the runways, now this is the second time, I think it's only the second time that Shay has come out in a swimsuit and a jacket and nobody has cared. I definitely don't care. I think she looked amazing. But I just think that that's something very interesting to bring up. She looked great in a swimsuit and a jacket. Again. So like I said in the beginning, I am taking a little bit more note to what they're saying in the overview or the interview stage. When Valentina said,
Like, this is what I would do as a club kid.
I just felt like, So this is kind of defensive language as they said it's not club kid, but I say it's club kid, and this is what I would do as a club kid. Something's awry here. So I might just be mad at Alexis, but I thought her outfit was terrible. I really liked when she was doing her makeup and when she put the contacts in and she was doing the black strip, I was thinking, oh damn, this is gonna be awesome. Everything from the neck down was just, I couldn't get behind it. I could see where she was going, I just didn't love it. You know what I mean? But also I am a little sour towards Alexis, so who knows. I'm really feeling that wine all of a sudden. I wanna dance. Peppermint by far had the best outfit, I feel, in this. It was just very costumey, like it was very tailored. It was very amazing. So down to the actual shows, Shay and Sasha's was amazing. It was good. It was what we all thought it was gonna be, but a little bit funnier actually. And I could follow what the story was as well, which I cannot say about Valentina's and Nina's. So Valentina and Nina's was so hard to watch. It was so hard to watch. And I was so confused by it. Like, okay, so they were drag queens, right, that were working girls that were then threw into a female prison, and then, but they were biological female girls in the show, and then they were gonna be female drag queens that were then gonna go on RuPaul's Drag Race. They were gonna get out of prison, they were gonna serve their time in prison and then get out of prison and then become, I was so confused.
Oh, I thought a death drop means you really die.
Who thought that Nina joke was funny? What? And the reaction from Valentina, I mean, it was all just so... Why did they make out at the end of it? I'm so confused. So I'm a little conflicted because I really enjoyed Peppermint, Trinity's, and Alexis's show. I really did. I thought it was really good because so there's two teams where there's two people and you need to get two characters that are really strong and in depth and really good in like 30 seconds. Now, Shay and Sasha only had to do that with the two of them. Okay, cool, they nailed that. But the three of them had to have really strong three characters and portray those three characters in the same amount of time. And I think that their show had really strong three characters. And they said that Alexis has faded into the background, and I think they're right in comparison to the other two. And I just think that they did a really good job, and I really enjoyed that. I thought I was a bit of a lot. I think the two of them, Shay and Peppermint's group, they were both really neck and neck, I thought. I just think maybe because they had a third person and one person had the ability to fade into the background, that was at a disadvantage to them, and that's really hard. That's almost not fair, but I don't know. What do you guys think of that? But I gotta say, this whole fight that Alexis brought up, how pointless is this? I mean, what is the point of this argument? Everything that anything that she says while she's on that stage is not gonna save her from doing a lip sync. It's only going to hurt her. The best thing you can do while you're up on that stage is to just agree with what the judges say and then take it on board and then put it in the next thing. That's all you can do. Arguing with them or giving excuses is the last thing that's gonna help you. What's the point? Good drama though, great television. So right here, Ru looks so disappointed at this point, and I think that's all directed directly at Valentina. Okay, so this was the time. Look, throughout this season, there has been a trend that I've been picking up on where there's been cases where Ru has deliberately put, I mean, maybe not deliberately, but in my eyes, it's been kind of, what was the situation? There was a episode, and I'm trying to remember here, where Ru put two people together, and I really thought that one of them was just not gonna go home. What was that? He was saving Farrah. I can't remember what it was. Farrah was dressed in her sea costume, and she was safe. Ah, that's right. He put Aja and Kimora. he put Aja and Kimura together because he knew that Aja would have really brought it on the stage and Kimura would have got the hell out of this. This was the situation. If he put Nina and Alexis together, it would have been very neck and neck. He wouldn't have really known who to send home. But by putting Valentina and Nina together, all Valentina had to do was do something. That was the situation at hand. All Valentina had to do was bring it on that stage in a way that just kind of measured up to Nina, and Nina was gonna go home. Because there has been situations in lip syncs where they have just gone home because Ru has been taking into consideration the entire competition, and that was what this was. Ru, I guarantee you, had no point thought that he was going to be keeping Nina over Valentina in this lip sync. It wasn't going to happen. This was not, but I mean, there was so much drama in this lip sync. Okay. So, Valentina left the mask on, and the whole time that was happening, I was in my chair, crumpled up into a little ball thinking, why is she not taking off the mask? This is a lip sync competition. They need to be able to see your face. This is not Valentina right now, and not even that, she was not giving it like I would think Valentina would give it. And when Ru stopped the music.
Stop, hold up. All right, enough.
And said,
This is a lip sync for your life. We need to see your lips. Take that thing off of your mouth.
I'd like to keep it on, please.
It's a lip sync. What part of that do you not understand?
I was sent right back to high school. That was so intense. That was so much. That was too much, in fact. And I watched the Untucked because I think someone at Stan stuffed up and I saw it a bit earlier because they usually put it out on Sundays, but for whatever reason it was out today. Anyway, I watched that before I'm doing this, and that was the most intense Untucked I have ever seen. And I gotta say, Valentina said, I'm gonna be in the bottom 2. But honey, this is not Valentina that I feel like I knew in this show at the point. The Valentina that I know, if she knew that she was lip syncing, she would have gone and sat in a seat and put that headphones on and listened to that song over and over and over and over again until it was gospel, until she had to go onto that stage. But in that Untucked, she sat there very relaxed and put one earphone in, sharing it with Nina. You're not gonna retain anything. I understand that she felt like she got inside of her head, and that I don't know. I don't know what kind of pressure you're under in that situation. But leaving a mask on, not taking it off, asking to keep it on, not knowing the words, and then, I mean, look, that song was not a particularly hard song to fake. It says the same 3 sentences over and over again. All you have to do is kind of move really dramatically and just mime kind of the words in the way. I feel like there could have been a lot more faking, but I get, oh my God. When in that Untucked where she is up against, it's just like, this shouldn't have happened. This shouldn't be happening right now. This is wrong. I'm just shooketh. I'm shooketh. And I'm angry, and I'm shooketh, and I'm hot, and I'm getting a little bit buzzed, but I'm shooketh. All I can say is All Stars Season 3. All I can say. Her and Trixie, I need the 2 of them on All Stars 3. I actually kind of want to cry because Valentina, I feel like she wasn't gonna win, but she needed to be here the whole time. I just cannot wait until the beginning of the next episode because they are all going to be stunned. Okay, so my top 3 now, this whole thing is blown out of the water. Eureka was gonna be top 3, she went home, stunning. Valentina went home, what the hell, stunning. This whole competition is blown wide open. Top 2 have to be Shay and Sasha. The 3rd spot is anyone's game. Honestly, it's for anyone. And just take it, any of ya. It very much could be Peppermint now. She's won something. She's doing really well. It could be Peppermint. Trinity is, I don't know. I don't want it to be Alexis. Anyway, guys, look, I am looking for a drag queen in the Sydney area. If you know a drag queen in the Sydney area, could you please let them know of my videos and of my Twitter and get them to contact me, because at the end of the season, I would like to do a video where I am done up in drag. And I have been given a couple of names to contact myself, but I think it'd be really cool if someone sent them my playlist and just said, hey, you should check this guy out. And he wants someone to do him on drag. And maybe if you want to come on and have an interview with him and do him up in drag, that'd be really cool. So if you know anyone, please let me know. So guys, if this is your first time on my channel, hi. On Saturdays, I make videos that are RuPaul Drag Race related. Well, I mean, while the season's going on, I'm doing recaps. I don't know when this is over, who knows what'll be going on. But right now on Saturdays, I do RuPaul's Drag Race reviews. And on Wednesdays, I also make a video where I do pretty much whatever I kind of want. Sometimes it's reviewing other things in pop culture that I really like. And then other times it's really weird things. The last episode, I reviewed an ASMR boyfriend video. That happened. Enjoy that. Oh, and also I want to let you know that I am now streaming every Saturday morning, 10 AM Australian Eastern Times on Twitch. And if you come to that stream, you can come to the Discord, which I will link in the description below, and you can chat with me and everyone else who kind of watches these videos and make a bunch of friends and come and sit with me on Saturday mornings, 10 AM Australian Eastern Times, and we can be friends and stuff. Yes, and guys, just below this video, there is this little tiny rectangle button thingy, inside of that word, it is red and it says the word subscribe. If you hit that button, you'll be notified every single time I upload a video. Isn't that amazing? Guys, I will I need to like calm down. I need to take a breather and I need you to just click one of these other videos. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. I need to take a breather. I will see you guys on Wednesday, or if not on Saturday. And guys, it's just too much. Bye.